All right, I'm at Mars.
Hello, Norman.
Hi, O.
Hi. Yes, today on the Mancave we have a special education episode. We're actually going to be talking about educational games.
Yep. Um,
Which is funny.
and so to start us off, a little bit of background. I recently decided that instead of learning about the lore of fictional worlds, I wanted to learn more about our world. And so I decided to go online, and I found this really cool game because I used to be really into astronomy as a kid, and I wanted to work at NASA. I had like all those dreams and stuff. Uh, so since I'm here talking to you, you all know that that never came true. However, there is a game called Space Engine that did make those games come true. Well, those dreams come true in a roundabout way. And it's not Universe Sandbox where you can mess around with the planets and stuff like that. It's not meant for that. What it is meant for is exploration of anywhere in the universe you want to go. Now, anywhere that's unobserved is procedurally generated, but I'm not focusing on that. What I'm focusing on is the real objects that we can observe in the universe. Even going so far as like the Large Magellanic Cloud, Andromeda Galaxy, uh, the different galaxies that we are able to observe. Um, so let me turn the camera over here, so you can kind of see sort of what I'm doing a little bit. Can you
Right?
see it a little bit?
I can, I can see what you're doing.
So right here, what you're observing, Oscar, is the planet Mars. Um, and yeah, like there's the ice cap right there, if you can see that. You can't see my mouse moving, I don't think. If you look way out here into space, do you see that blue blob right there?
Yeah.
That is the Large Magellanic Cloud. So you can look up. There's a whole list of information you can look up here, like the type of galaxy, the type of celestial object is galaxy, class, irregular, the distance. I guess from Mars to this is 162.980489 kilolight years away. Um, so uh, it has the diameter, number of clusters, number of nebula, number of stars. It's like 11 billion. Luminosity. It has all sorts of data. Um, and
Sure. Yeah.
you can actually look up any object. Like let's say we want to go to the planet Osiris, which is an actual real place.
Yes.
So let's go there, and here it is. The planet Osiris, which is a burning hot world, really close to its star, where the weather is so strong that where the light hits the planet, right here,
Yeah.
that is not its hottest point. This is not its hottest point. The winds are so strong that the hottest point is more on the side right here, and that's where all the heat goes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So you can travel anywhere in the universe within seconds, and you can like land on the object. Although I don't really recommend landing on Osiris, but here we are. We are on Osiris now. My screen is really bright, but you can kind of take a look around. I think it's supposed to be a gas giant, so another reason why I would not recommend landing here. Um, let's take off. So let's yeah, we're off the planet now. You can observe its star here.
Yeah.
Star V376 Pegasi. Like this game should be in elementary schools, in my opinion.
Oh, no
Like
doubt about it.
fifth grade classes, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Exactly. You know, I feel like, yeah, it's just like definitely science class should have should have access to this.
Are you having trouble with audio, or is it just my Skype? I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing you. I can
Oh,
understand
okay.
you,
Yeah.
barely. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that'll help.
Yeah, that helps a lot. Yes. Just get the microphone closer.
Exactly. Yes.
Um,
Uh, yeah, I believe that a program like that would be very useful for science class and for anybody who's actually interested in studying astrology.
or
Honestly,
astronomy, you mean? Yeah.
astronomy,
Although you
astrology.
could look into astrology too if you're
Yeah.
into the whole
Hmm.
constellations. It actually has a feature where you can turn on constellations. Oh God. Okay. Uh, and I need to go to Earth. Actually, I'm not recognizing some of these. I don't remember how far Osiris is from Earth. But hang on. Let's go back to Earth. So, all right, and we are back to Earth. So we have all sorts of constellations here. It looks like we got Phoenix, Aquarius. Here, I'll give you a look-see. So you can see. I hope you can see the lines and everything.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, where Ursa Minor, Cassiopeia. I probably am butchering some of these. Oh, right here. I think I know what this is. This object here. Yep, right over here is Galaxy Andromeda. So let's go to
Oh
that.
yeah.
Um, yes, go to object. We are way out here now.
Hmm.
This is Galaxy Andromeda.
Yes.
Wait, what's this? I hope that's not procedurally generated. No, that's a real object. Okay, I want to go to it, actually. I'm just because I'm curious now, and I'm also ADHD, so bear with me. What
Yeah.
are you? This is a galaxy? What kind of galaxy is this? Hold up, I gotta move closer to it. So you can actually travel at different speeds too in this.
Right. Yeah.
Wow, look at this. It might be kind of bright, but wow. So one other thing I want to show too. This is gonna boggle your mind. So give me just a sec.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go to Sagittarius A. Do you know what Sagittarius A is?
Mm-mm.
We're heading to it now. Now, do you see this center part here?
I do. Yeah.
All right, let's move closer to it so you can really tell what it is. We're at the center of the Milky Way. And at the center of the Milky Way is this,
A black hole.
which you can actually, hang on, let me slow it down. I'm going to slow down a bit. You can actually, um, yeah, if you ever get this close, you're dead. You're you're dead.
Right.
Look at, like, hang on. Look at space right now. Look at how it's being distorted. That's
I know
incredible,
it.
right? Um, so yeah, you can actually travel into the black hole, and then my screen goes white. And then you can actually make it out the other side, not like you could in real life, but you can make it out the other side and look at space and what it's doing here. Now it's back to normal. So, I mean, what do you think, Flo? What do you think, O?
Oh, I. It just looked. It honestly looks like a really fascinating program, actually.
This is a. I wouldn't call this a game. I would call this a
No,
program.
it's a program. It's an educational program. It's,
Yeah.
you, you know, because the middle fact is that one, it's yeah, it's a tool for educational purposes. Not really much of a game because you're not really much of doing anything. You're not flying a ship around or doing space battles
Yeah.
like Solar,
Like. Yeah. Exactly. Hang on. Let me turn
like
off constellations.
like
Um.
Mass Effect or Andromeda, or all those.
So
And
this, you can see the sun right here. This is Pluto. This is what the view from Pluto looks like.
right,
Like it probably looks a little brighter from the camera than it actually should. Let me adjust the monitor a bit here. Let me see if I can. Is that better?
yeah, that's a lot better, less glare.
Okay. So yeah, this is Pluto. Here's the bright side of it.
And it's so interesting in the matter of our lifetime. Pluto was considered a planet, then it wasn't, and now they deemed it as a satellite.
Well, in here,
Or
in
and as well
in
as like a microplanet, which
well, they call it a dwarf
a
planet.
dwarf planet, which
Yeah.
still has the name planet in it.
Yes. Now, do you see that celestial body out next to Pluto, kind of right over here?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to it. This is Charon, or Charon, whatever,
Yeah.
however you want to pronounce it, which is named after the ferryman in Greek mythology that transports the souls of the dead across the river Styx. So
Yeah.
This is the moon of Pluto right here. So there's oh wait, is that there's a small Magellanic Cloud, and then there's the large right over here. You can
Right.
see both of them, I hope. Um, this part right here. Okay, when I get to Oregon, there is a spot that I want to go to look up at the sky. Can you hear me? All right.
Yes, I can. I can hear you just fine.
I want to know if I'll be able to see this stuff here. Do you see what's in the background? All that, all the clouds.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be the Milky Way itself. Like you are currently
Good.
looking at the Milky Way.
Yeah.
All these clouds and everything. Amazing, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, this should be in schools.
Yeah. And
Period. Um,
and for educational games, um, relating to to this galaxy one that you're talking, is the fact that there is a board game,
yeah.
and called Solar Quest. And if you are, and the game's pretty old, but there is a company that actually is remaking has remade the game, so I might end up getting it to buying it
Mm-hmm.
for the household.
Whoa, what the?
But
Okay.
because
Hi.
some of these
Oh, this is procedurally generated, so this isn't even.
oh
Yeah, I'm going back to reality. What's Pluto 5? Let's go to Pluto 5. What is that? Apparently, whoa.
let's see what we can find. Um,
This is a real object, also known as Styx, which is also named after the river
it,
Styx.
yes,
Wow. It was discovered. It shows the discovery date, 2012.
Okay.
I was almost 22 years old when this was discovered.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. Oh, it shows the orbit around the sun. It shows like physical features, like the temperature is minus 223.63 degrees Celsius. I think it might be cold.
Yeah. You know
Just a
what's
little bit.
interesting is the fact of the matter is that we give names to other moons of other planets, but yet we have, but the Earth has yet to name our moon. We just refer it as moon.
Yes, we're just moon.
I know. It's
It doesn't make sense.
it doesn't make sense. I mean, you have you have the Dione, which is natural satellite of Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
You have Phobos,
Which is
which is
Mars.
which is Mars,
Yep.
but we don't have. But yet, Moon,
Moon.
Moon.
Yeah, tell me more about this board game you have. Actually, I'm curious about
Yes.
that.
So Triton.
Triton. That's around. Oh God, what is that around? Neptune or
Yes.
something? Or okay, yeah. I can
Yeah.
go to
So let's
Triton
see.
right now.
Triton. Here's some. So on this game, and this game came out probably in the mid '80s.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably not as accurate as it is today. So,
Yeah.
but keep that in mind. But the diameter is two 2,360 miles.
Hmm.
Mean distance from the planet is about 22 220,000 miles, 220,800 miles. Orbital days is 5.877 days.
Huh.
And the inclination of orbit to planet equator is 160 degrees. That's given on the back of, of this, this little
So
card.
it shows all. It displays all the facts
Yeah.
about it. It doesn't show a picture of it.
No, it doesn't. The board game itself has the planet on it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You
Hang
know.
on. I'm looking up. I want to know what the view from Mercury is to the sun, actually.
But
Go to object. Yep.
yeah,
Mercury. Hmm. The
Titan.
distance looks about the same. That's weird.
Yeah, Titan, Phoebe, Rhea, Ateas, Mimas, uh, Hippolytus,
Let's go to make.
Janus,
Actually,
Hyperion, and Encelada. Those are all Saturn. Satellites of Saturn,
why
according
is
to the
this
board
so
game.
dark? Huh.
Uh,
I hope the program isn't malfunctioning here, but it's like really dark. Uh, then again, I am on Make, which is beyond Pluto, so
yeah,
it's probably supposed to be dark. Go figure.
but this this old board game is so fun. It's actually kind of fun. It's kind of like a bit like Monopoly in a way, where you
uh,
buy your planets or satellites
uh-huh.
and you travel and to try to own the most properties. on each planet. Or
Yeah.
and but of course, you gotta also manage your fuel intake.
Mm-hmm.
And so as you go on throughout the game, you have to set down fuel pump for your ship.
Yeah.
Also, if you do not put down a fuel station on a planet and somebody else lands on it, you end up losing that planet, and they can buy it from you
Huh.
and put a fuel tank on that.
All
So if
right.
you
That's
fail to supply, yeah, if you fail to supply fuel on on a planet that you own, your opponent can buy your planet from you.
mm-hmm. So,
Which
um,
is
so yeah, I think we need more edutainment games because if we can make fictional lore interesting to players, like we already know how to execute that,
yeah.
and we have even more lore about our world than we possibly could probably know what to do with even all of it. So why not take that, right, and execute it in a way that is fun and accessible to players of any age and educational too, right?
Right? Yeah. I mean,
Like this isn't really I mean, again, this is not Universe Sandbox. It's not meant to be. I don't care. I'll probably get Universe Sandbox one day, but not now.
right.
Not right now because this is amazing.
Yeah.
Um, as Markiplier would say, "Oh, that's so cool,
Ooh.
so cool." My computer can't handle the rendering. That's a good song.
Yes.
uh,
And speaking of,
oh shoot.
speaking of rendering, I'm expecting a package of new new RAM 16 a 30 about 32 space of RAM coming sometime today too.
Mm-hmm.
So because now that I upgraded my graphics card, now I need to upgrade the RAM because
Jeez.
I mean I have to kind of keep the graphics down a little bit so I can actually play the game.
Mhm.
But yeah, a bit of
Now, as Oregonians, I said this before we even started the podcast, we are
it
obligated
is
to acknowledge
a
it. As
yes,
Oregonians, Oregon Trail game.
yes, yep.
You died of dysentery.
My whole crew. I think the last time that I played, and I think I was maybe like probably 10 years old when I played it,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Yep, I'm never playing this game again," because I almost immediately killed my entire group of drowning them in the river by accident.
Okay, so I
Kill-
have some news for you. I have some news for you. On November 14th, 2022, they released Oregon Trail again. They re-released it with updated graphics.
in 2022,
Yep, November 14th, like about a year ago, basically.
right?
A year and a day ago.
Yeah. Oh,
So I know you never want to play the game again, or at least you said so, but maybe you should actually try to tackle that dragon one of these days.
yeah.
Like,
Maybe I should. Yes.
I mean,
Maybe.
one thing that frustrated me as a kid playing it, I could not get the hunting down.
Oh no.
No, I'm sorry, the
No.
hunting is hard.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we need to get food. Well, shit, what? I don't know how to hunt. I'm screwed. We
Yeah.
need to fish. I don't know how to fish either. I'm terrible at this game. And so, and
Yeah.
then the pace that I always went was grueling. I always
Mhm.
went grueling pace. Like it's like you can't afford to go slow. You have to
No,
go
you can't.
fast. But if you go fast, then all hell breaks loose, like a wheel falls off or something stupid like that.
You drown your whole crew in the river.
But I don't know if I really honestly liked the game because I don't remember. All I remember was I kept wanting to explore more landmarks. Like I wanted
Yes.
to get to the next one. So I would like wait and I'd sit there watching the wagon going and I'd just
Yes.
wait
Yeah. And
until
I
the next landmark and I was like, "Yay, I made it." And then, "Oh no, a river. Oh, we have to dodge all the thing." Oh.
yeah. I watched like a somebody who in a role play uh in a role play server on Red Dead Redemption,
Mhm.
and they kind of role played traveling the Oregon Trail, a bit of the Oregon Trail in Red
Wow.
Dead Redemption. It
Wow.
was hilarious.
That's funny.
They were taking they were yeah, they were pretending that they were a small group on the trail heading towards heading west, you know.
Wow. That's actually kind of awesome.
Yeah.
The Oregon Trail is like it's one of the ultimate journeys like it, on land anyway. It's one of the ultimate journeys that's been recorded in history
Yeah.
that people still look at. I mean, if you've heard of it, if you know, you know. I mean,
Mhm. Exactly.
it was not easy. It was I hate I hate it saying this because it's kind of overused, but it was the Dark Souls of travel. You had your
Yeah.
covered wagon and you
The
had your
covered wagon.
oxen,
Yes.
and they had to pull this covered wagon with you and all of your supplies in it across rough terrain with no roads.
Mhm.
Like there was no pavement back in the 1800s. They didn't have that. You
No.
know, you
The
maybe had
closest the
camps.
closest thing to roads back in those days was cobblestone.
Yeah,
That was the
and
closest thing to paved as you got was cobblestone or
yeah,
brick.
yeah. There was like just nothing, man. And so you had to like travel with these wagons and stuff for miles and miles and miles across multiple states to get to Oregon. So that way you could like set up your land after that, and it was just insane. Um,
Yeah.
Another thing that's Oregonian that I want to transition into that it's not an educational game, but I want to at least show you what it looks like, right? Oh, that's cool. Solar
Yeah.
Quest.
I pulled out the Solar Quest board. The Goonies.
Never say die.
The nice.
I know, right? Sorry, I love the Goonies. I miss Oregon. Dad got this for me. So, thank you, Dad.
And I might have to get buy that for my stepdad.
Oh, the Goonies, you mean?
Yes.
He's a big Goonies fan?
He's a Goonies fan too.
Oh, if I ever meet him, him and I are gonna get along. I can already tell. Um,
Yeah, in fact we went to the local movie theater when they did uh uh movies from the past and stuff like that. And
yeah.
so they were playing the Goonies on the big screen. So so yeah, we went out and watched watched the theater. Went to the theater and watched an old movie from the 80s.
Nice. I
It
actually did
was
that
fun.
myself. I actually did that myself. It was Regal, but they were showing the Goonies on the big screen, and
Yep.
I went with Dad, and I think Jeff was there too. Maybe I don't know, but yeah, I went with. I went and I saw the movie, and you know that part with Chunk where he's like trying to tell the Fratellis everything, and he gets to the movie theater part where he had the fake puke.
Yes.
So as he was doing that scene, I'm sitting in the movie theater and I'm thinking in my head, okay, I have to do this. I'm in a movie theater. The Goonies is playing. This scene is on. I have to do this now. So as he started making the sounds, I went along with him and I was like, "Huh, huh, huh." The audience started cracking up laughing. It was the perfect moment. Like I couldn't resist. you know?
Yes,
Like
there.
the audience got it, but I love it. Tell us everything, everything, everything. Okay, I'll talk. In third grade, I cheated on my math test. In fourth grade, it's so bad.
Oh.
I tripped my sister going down the stairs, and I blamed it on the dog. He is such a brat. uh,
Oh, so I think of adaptation for let's see, game to movie adaptation. You
mm.
know,
They actually did the Goonies game. Did you know that?
yeah.
They did that for like I can't remember if it was for Sega or something. It was an old system. Like you had a
Mm,
yo-yo. Angry Video Game Nerds probably covered it. I
probably.
I would not doubt it in the slightest. It's one of those ancient video games now. But I remember the yo-yo, and it was a platformer, and I got lost. I could
Yeah.
not figure out my way around that game.
But a
So,
game that was based on a TV series that okay, so this is showing my age, but I remember watching the original Carmen Sandiego on OPB back in the 90s.
yep. Yeah, that was
That
on.
was a
Remember it.
fun show to watch.
Yes.
And I had a and honestly, look looking back and going back and looking at the original Carmen Sandiego, I was
Uh-huh.
like, okay, why did they make her so hot?
Actually,
Why did they make Carmen Sandiego so hot? It was
honestly,
for a kids show, and they made Carmen look so attractive,
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. She's got like the flowing hair,
flowing
just the
black
long flowing,
hair, and
well,
this
not black, more
mysterious
brown.
and this mystique.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
She
made her
reminds me
appealing to adults a little too much.
with the way her hat is, she almost like the way the hat is tipped and everything, it almost reminds me of Lady Dimitrescu.
And I think that's why they got their inspiration from was
From Carmen
For Lady
Sandiego.
Demi was because of Carmen Sandiego.
We can thank the learning company for that. We're learning.
We're learning about something,
This
yes.
is this is supposed to be a wholesome episode. What happened?
Well,
But
it's still wholesome, but it's just like, why did they make, seriously, why did they make, Carmen so attractive? But honestly, the show itself was good.
hmm
It was a good show. And I mean, and honestly, I did go and actually watch the reboot on Netflix
yeah,
because I was a fan of the original. That I wanted to watch the reboot and how they did it. And
yeah. There's
I it was
definitely
it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable. I mean, it was very for kids, but
hmm
at this but it was fun to watch.
I'm,
And I did watch the whole series from beginning to end.
mm-hmm.
And I actually liked the way how the show wrapped up because our we discovered that, and this is a bit of a spoiler, so
Mm-hmm.
but we found out that our Carmen that we're following is not actually the a, a reboot of the '90s Carmen Sandiego.
It's not.
She's not. She is a, and it may be a bit of a headcanon, but maybe it's supposed to be that she is actually the daughter of the original Carmen Sandiego from the 1990s.
Nice.
Because you kind of see a bit of that, you kind of see the silhouette of the original Carmen Sandiego
Mm-hmm.
from the from 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 behind, something like that, or you they hinted that the original Carmen Sandiego is standing there
Mm-hmm.
and that she's the mother of this new Carmen Sandiego. Which, if that is actually how the writers wanted it to be, I give them absolute kudos for that
Nice.
because they had to tie in the original series somehow, and making her the daughter of the original Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna shift focus just a little bit because we were laughing about this a little bit earlier. Let's focus on bad education games. For
uh,
instance,
Bad
I
educations.
religious education games.
Oh God, they're not
Oh,
educated. They're
Bible games.
Bible games.
Particular.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Oh, why?
and yeah, and honestly, I'm a religious person to to an extent,
Mm-hmm.
and and that's the key word, to an extent. Um, I mean, yes, I may be the grandson of a preacher and the great grandson and basically I just have like grandfather after grandfather after grandfather on my father's side
Okay.
are all preachers in some way or another.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we have a Bible that was printed in. Let me see if I can. I'm going to pull up on my phone here because I actually took a picture of it the last time I pulled out pulled it out. Um, the Family Bible printed in Edinburgh, Scotland, 1785.
1785.
1785.
Jesus. That's old.
Yeah.
That
Um,
is that's 1785. That's 200 and I'm trying to do the math in my head. That's like 238 years or something.
Somewhere on that line, almost 300 years. Yeah.
Well, no, not almost 300, more like 230, almost 250, closer to that.
Yeah.
But that's old. Hmm.
Yeah. And it was printed in Scotland.
In Scotland?
In Scotland. Yeah.
Scotland. Nice.
But,
How did it get over here?
but that,
Wow. Can you even open that without it turning to dust?
yeah. I
Okay.
mean, it survived. It survived on horseback.
Wow.
It's leather. It was leather bound.
Where is it?
It is in a fireproof safe.
I don't
That's
blame
where
you.
we store it.
It Is the safe like? Is it airtight?
It's we need to up we need to get a new one because
Okay.
it this fireproof safe was like we got it in like 19 and like 97 I think is when we got it, so
Okay, so you need
it's
a new
time
safe.
to get a new one.
Yeah, you need a new safe. You need it airtight too, because that ocean air could,
Yeah,
you
no
know,
doubt.
you're on the coast. That humidity and ocean air could ruin that book.
But yeah, I mean that's just one of the pages,
Wow.
and
It's got that old English too, doesn't it?
it has that old English text. Yeah.
Have you ever had it like have you ever had it like retranscribed and reprinted?
No,
Like the actual okay. Is it would do you think it'd be possible to safely do that?
maybe
It would
if
just be very,
possible,
very
it
it would
will
just be
just
very
be a
difficult.
very daunting task.
Yeah. Without ruining the book and having it fall apart. Like your Playboy
Exactly. But
magazine that did in my hands that one time it apart. Yeah. Which I
but of
feel bad
course that
for to this
magazine
day.
wasn't leather bound.
No, you're right, it wasn't. It was a Playboy, so
Yeah. But yeah. But you the
damn, dude.
but that leather, I mean,
That's old leather, man.
yeah. I'm it's just shocking to see the how the leather is still as intact as it is right now
Yeah.
because
Um.
but yeah,
So
that survived that that Bible survived horseback in the West, you know, in the old
that's
West. I
amazing.
mean, which kind of shows the importance. Like there must have been like an unwritten rule in the old West to where no one can touch the preacher,
Yeah.
no matter what. No one can lay hands on the preacher. If you do,
Mhm.
that's a ticket straight to hell.
Yeah.
There's no redemption.
Damn.
There's like zero redemption. I think that is like an unwritten rule of the old West is that if you laid your hands on a preacher back in those days, you were going straight to hell, and there was no redemption for that action whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know,
Dwarf Moon Amalthea. Hey,
they were
is
they were treated better than the mayor.
wow. Hey, I got a question.
Yeah,
In your board game, Amalthea is okay, that was discovered 1892. So that's probably in your board game, right? Amalthea. It's a one of
Timothy.
Jupiter's
Yeah, I think
moons.
so. Yeah,
Yeah, because I'm looking at wait, why is the time moving so fast? Am I oh no, the time's sped up. No, no, no. Wait, no, it's not. That's actually wow, that's moving fast. Okay, hang on. I I lost it. Shit. I gotta follow it. Amalthea. Actually, I can just okay. Amalthea. Okay. Go to. Alright.
that's a satellite of what planet?
It's a dwarf moon of Jupiter.
Jupiter. Okay.
Where'd it go? What the? It's moving so fast I can't even follow it. Ah, it's so
Bebe,
dark.
Sino, okay. Oh, Amethyst.
Oh, it's loading too. That's why it's so dark. I can't see anything on this planet.
Okay, so I'm going to see how let's see how accurate this this is. So the diameter is 106 miles.
133.60 kilometers. I can probably. I think I can switch that to miles. Let me go to settings here real quick. All
Yeah.
right.
So kilometers it says 170 on this.
170.
Yeah. So these
Okay.
are
So
very outdated just by
yeah,
that. Mean distance from the planet is in kilometers, 180,500
from Jupiter.
from the planet. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see something. Oh, that's my distance. Okay. I don't know. I can't. I'm still learning some of the stuff on
Right.
this, so don't entirely take my word for it.
Orbital period is a 0.498 days.
Um, 0.498 days.
Yeah.
Is that around the sun or around Jupiter?
I think that orbital period, I think that's around the planet.
Around the planet. I'm seeing 11 hours 57 minutes and
11 hours.
22.66 seconds, but yeah, that's what it says here.
Yeah. I think that as far yeah, 11 hours, that's about, yeah, a fourth of 24 hours. Right?
Yeah, because
Yeah. So
the um,
they're
the
kind
thing
of
is,
converting it to, Earth hours, I guess.
well, this thing is running in real time, in current time, by the way, and it's running in real time. I don't have the time sped up or slowed down, and Amalthea is moving fast.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? So this thing is moving right now. I don't know where they got the 490 sub days or whatever. That doesn't make sense because this thing's
No,
moving.
it says it's 0.498 days.
Oh, zero
Point,
point
yeah.
0.4.
That's why I
Okay,
said point
I
4.
thought you. I didn't. I missed the zero, so I
Yeah.
was confused.
Yeah. No, I think I originally said was 0.498. I
There's
I should clarify 0.4.
so one thing I want to learn about. I don't know what ESI is. I don't know what phase is or apparent mag. So semi-major axis. I don't know any of those. So I'm actually going to have to look those up to further understand this game and
Yeah,
its data that it's giving me. But that's the beauty of it. It makes you ask questions.
exactly. Yeah.
So, journey log. Oh, and it keeps a log apparently of every planet and star that you visited and stuff. Nice.
That's neat. You can actually go back and
Yeah, it has like a history you
keep
can
track
go through. So I
keep
just
track
found
of where
that out.
you've been. And, yeah.
Yeah. So I still haven't made it through the entire tutorial. I just like wanted to know, how do I go to this? How do I change the camera? How do I move and free roam? And that's pretty much all I've learned. There's still more to the tutorials than just that, so I actually have to sit through those and figure out more about the game. But
Yeah.
so far, I love this. Like, apparently, there's camera controls for like depth of field and view and stuff like that. You can of course change the contrast and the brightness.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so labels. Oh, and I just turned on labels and stuff, so now I can see. Oh, Saturn's pretty far away from Jupiter. I mean, damn. So yeah, I can
Yeah.
see Ganymede. How do you pronounce these? I'm butchering these. I know it.
Yeah, you
Ganymede.
kind of have to learn a little bit of how you to pronounce Latin because,
Yeah. There's
and
Callisto.
I'm
Io.
and even though I've not studied music, I have a lot of experience with it.
Yeah. I'm at Io right now.
Yeah.
There's Callisto. I see Mercury and Venus. Mercury's being kind of obscured a little by the sun, which is like, eh.
It's too bright.
It hurts my
My
eyes. Oh, there. Oh, there's Europa.
yeah.
Okay. Um. So yeah, you can turn on labels to find different objects and where they are. Um. Okay, so Plumpies, remind me.
Of
Hang on. Crap. No, keep that up. Pin it. Thank you. Okay.
oh.
Exact birthday. Actually, and like you can cut this out of the episode, so just show it to me. Write it
Okay.
down
It's
or text it to me. Actually, text me your birthday.
I don't give a crap if they know my actual birthday. It's March 10th, 1989.
Okay, March 10th, 1989. So
A lot
nine.
of people are born in March, so
Okay. Well, I know my partner was born the exact same day and year as Markiplier, so his birthday's easy to memorize.
uh-huh.
And now I know Markiplier's birthday in conjunction with that too, so I will always know when both of their birthdays are because they are the exact same,
Right.
which is crazy. So every time Markiplier does something crazy or stupid, I always remind my partner, he's the same age as you.
Yeah.
Which is great because he's just like, oh no. All right, so March 3rd. Okay.
March 10th.
10th. All right. 03 10. Go. Okay, so right now I'm looking at the solar system as of your birthday.
Right.
I want to kind of zoom out a bit. How do I remember how to do that at all? I'm trying to see if I remember just how to do that. Let me turn on the orbits. All right. I might need to free roam this a bit, so just give me a sec. Moving at astronomical units per second. Here we go. So that way you can see exactly where everything was on your birthday.
Right.
I need to move farther out. Nope. Zoom out. Nice. Okay. Eris. I don't remember Eris. That's got to be like way out there because that orbit looks wrong. So I've turned on the labels and the orbit. I could
Yeah.
probably turn off the orbit. Hold on.
Okay, so I just looked up people who were born on March 10th, right?
Yeah. By the way, here
Carrie
is the.
Underwood,
Oh no.
Chuck Norris,
What?
Olivia
Oh.
Wilde,
Okay.
Sharon Stone.
Wait. Hold up. Sharon Stone. Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh, dude, that's epic.
John Hamm, Robin Thicke,
Mm-hmm.
Emily Osmond, Prince Edward, Jasmine Guy, Jessica Biel, Eddie Bricknell, Timbaland, Bryan Cranston. Oh no, that's March 7th. Why did they put Bryan Cranston when I show up when I'm looking who was born on March 10th? And and they put Bryan Cranston, but he's March 7th. So ignore that.
Mm.
Bad Bunny.
All right. So Plumpies.
Lance Burton.
Plump. Or yeah, sorry, Oscar.
Yes.
If you take a look at this right here, this is the solar system on the day you were born.
Right.
So it's around. It's just a few minutes past midnight. I could have adjusted the hours and times and stuff, but I'm not going to get that technical. This
Right.
is your birthday. This is the solar system on your birthday. So I can zoom in on it so you can see like exactly where everything was in relation, like where Venus and I zoomed in too fast. Excuse me.
I
Like where
think I was
Venus,
born like
Mercury,
somewhere along the lines of maybe like 2 o'clock in the morning
two
on
o'clock in the morning.
on the 10th. I was
Okay.
almost a March 9th kid, baby.
Oh, okay.
I was almost a March 9th, baby. But
Yeah. But okay, so it's pretty close to when you were born, and this is how
yeah.
it looks. So if you ever wanted to see it, now you can. Which that's pretty neat, right?
Yeah.
Um, set normal time speed. Okay. And yeah, this is going in real time. So you can actually see the planets moving real time. Now, uh, check this out. Let's speed up time. Uh, times 1,000. Is anything moving? Nope. 3,000. Still not moving. 10,000. Oh, I'm starting to see some movement now.
Yeah.
30,000. It's moving more.
Oop.
Oh, okay. Yep. Here we go. Oh, oh God. Okay. Oh, oh God. We're time. Fast does this go? Okay, this is the fastest it goes, and we're already in the hundreds of thousands of years now. It's still going. I'm gonna let this run. I'm just gonna let this run.
We just go
Look at
and let
this.
it run.
I mean, we're dead.
Right.
We're all dead at this point. Anyone alive right now, you're gone. That's it. All life that is alive right now is fucking gone. It is. Oh,
and you
it
just
stops
broke.
at a million.
You just broke the game.
No, it. I'm not kidding. It stops right before, like a second before a million.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it won't go anymore.
It won't
Back
go.
to current time. Okay, never mind. Maybe I should slow it down now. Let me set it. Yeah, there we go. We're back to our current day time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that got a little out of control, didn't it? Just a little
Right.
bit.
Just a little bit.
Just. Do you think we'll fly off the surface of the Earth if we move that fast? Whoa! Yes, you can mess around. It's not Universe Sandbox, but you can kind of mess around a bit.
You can mess around with the time a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. You can also reverse it. I wonder
Mm.
how far back it goes now, actually. Let's reverse it. So we're going to reverse it now. And we're
Reverse.
going to.
Reverse.
Ludicrous speed! Go! Alright, I'm reversing it. And as you can see, we're going back in time. Gonna back in time. Huey Lewis in the news.
Right.
I think it's gonna stop right before a million again because there's not enough space for any more digits.
Yeah.
So here we go. It stopped at just over a million BC.
Just go.
Let's take a look at Earth now. So I'm gonna set normal time speed. Um, Not gonna set the current time, and we're gonna go to Earth.
10 million years in the past.
A million years in the past. Let's take a look at Earth. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful, right? You see it? Do you see that?
Right.
I don't know. I don't think that's accurate.
No, that's not. About, I think, about that time, it was like one continent.
Yeah, it was basically it.
It
I
was
don't.
it was either all rock or all water or just one huge continent. Yeah.
Well, that's actually millions of years ago that Pangea was formed. Actually, let's. You know what? Let's verify that. I'm gonna quit out of this. So
Yeah.
somehow I'm gonna quit out of it. Somehow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, main menu, exit. The other cool thing I should probably mention about Space Engine, in case anybody wants to like use assets for a game and stuff, is they have tools. They have a DLC that they sell. It's kind of expensive, but they have tools where you can import skyboxes and you can use like procedurally
Okay,
generated
Pangea was
minutes.
like 300 to 200 million years ago.
Okay, so
So
yeah.
it could be more or less accurate than that because it
Yeah.
only goes back a million year
Mhm.
program.
Although the light pollution is totally wrong.
Yeah,
There was no light
there
pollution
was
in.
no light.
Yeah, not coming from Earth anyway.
Not, yeah.
So that was all wrong, but that's okay. I'm I don't really care. That's for people that are just messing around and
Right.
yeah. But you know what? This is probably the most wholesome episode we've done. And that's after the worst episode we ever did. Do you think
Which
we
is
found a
still private
balance?
right now.
Yes. But do you think that do you think that we found the balance now?
I think so.
Okay.
I
So
think
we have
that either next week we'll do like what.
it's kind of like and I should have mentioned it during this episode. So I'll actually I'll give one last note. May have mentioned it before, but I started this whole educational escapade looking for these games because of from Cell to Singularity, which is an
Yeah.
idle game, but it's an educational one that teaches about like the beginning of the Earth and life's origins and evolution, and then you can also explore the solar system and you can learn about the dinosaurs and stuff. And it's all just an idle game, so it kind of just keeps going. But
Yeah.
the further on you go, the more you learn, and it drops in little factoids about things, and it's pretty cool. So that's kind of what started this whole spiel that I've been going on, like wanting to learn more while also playing Elden Ring.
Yes.
you know, so yeah. So anyway, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. Thank you, anybody who tuned in. You want to give a closing statement?
As closing statement, as the fact of the matter is that yeah, just enjoy the video, enjoy this video, give it a like, share it if you dare. I'm just going to include that for as the ending tag for every video that we do.
Share if you dare.
Share if you dare to,
All right.
And yeah, tune in next week for when we talk about Chernobyl.
All right.
And maybe in the following week we'll talk about driving.
Yeah.
So yeah, we actually kind of have a schedule and we're kind of planning things out in our head.
Which we never really do because I'm ADHD, so I'm all over the place. But yay.
Yes. And I'm
All right.
autistic, so I want to be a little more structured.
Well, we finally have some semblance of structure now.
Yes.
For the next couple of episodes. I don't know after that. I have no idea. But for the next couple episodes, we have structure now.
Yes. Yep.
So, all right, that's it. Take care, everyone.
Take care. Boy.
Bye.